Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Finally, senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, a brand new day. And remember, no matter who you are valid. Thumbs up for that. Well, I'm going to try and talk about this before I forget. I was watching a video by a guy who does stuff for the tabletop role-playing game environment. And in those channels, you know, they generally might only have like 1 or 2 thousand subscribers. But the views they get are what's important anymore. And oh boy, this one channel was talking about, because he was defending himself against some silly sort of thing. And he was talking about, brought up the money that he makes just on some of his videos that he makes. And just one of the videos that he makes more money than my channel has made in the past 6 years. But at the same time, you've got to be able to put in the work to be able to do that. And I know I am constitutionally unable to put in the kind of work to make a big in-depth video. I can't script write. There's a lot of things that I just can't do because of my executive function and dysfunction, because of just the sheer lack of energy that I have as compared to someone without my issues, because of my issues, that I can't do. That was very convoluted. Someone without the physical issues that I have would have this much energy, but I generally have this much energy on a good day. And it's pain related generally. So because of that, I can't push myself at this level because I simply don't have it. And the other thing that I wanted to talk about on this level is, you can't do what you want to do really anymore. You have to follow trends and chase trends, or you're not going to go anywhere. And you've got to be careful with your channels. I occasionally watch videos by this one guy, Bionic Pig. He's a younger fellow, and he mostly does reactions, but you know, he does some other things periodically. But he tried some short skits on his main channel, and it almost killed his channel. I don't know if he's recovered yet, but he was talking about that and how he did a few of the skits on his main channel because it was stuff that he wanted to do. And it almost killed his channel. You can't do what you want to do if you want to make it a living, or just make it a semi-consistent amount of just free and flowing cash. I don't have it to be able to do it physically or mentally. And I don't want to do things like trend chasing. I like just, yeah, all I do primarily is yammer. And I play games periodically and do reactions every once in a while. But that big mix, and nobody else would touch because it's a radioactive channel killer. But I'm not worried about making a living off the channel. So I'm not going to go chasing trends. I'm not going to be able to do a lot of things physically. So I do the things that I do when I can do them because I enjoy doing them. And that's the best reason, I think. So thumbs up on that. I mean, in the terms of YouTube stuff, my channel is dead. Long time dead. So it's nice to be able to have that freedom of not worrying if it's going to damage the brand or not. Thumbs up for that. Anyway, though, that was just something I was thinking about because I watched the video about that person talking about the amount of money that he makes. And so I started thinking about, I generally forget I get paid because I get paid about once a year if I'm lucky. So I forget. And so I just started thinking about it when he brought up the amount of money that he makes. And I was like, oh, huh, huh, huh. So, hey, know your limitations. But the big thing that I wrote down is I was starting to watch a video about their premise for the video was music biopics have gotten weird. And then they showed a part of a Robbie Williams biopic. Now, I don't know if you've heard of Robbie Williams if you're an American, and I know you have if you're British. I don't want to explain anything because I'll come off looking like a fool. But very popular man. And the biopic depicts him through life as a chimpanzee. CG chimpanzee. And when I saw that, I went, oh. And I looked it up and I watched the trailer. And my thoughts are, I like it. I think it's awesome. I think it is brilliant, to be honest. Sure, it's goofy the way he puts it. He says, oh, I've always thought of myself as, less evolved. But the idea of I've seen myself this way through life and being able to show it in a very convincing visual metaphor for the entirety of a biopic, I think it's brilliant. Even if it wasn't used as visual metaphor, even if it was a story of a chimpanzee, a real thing like that, that would have been okay too. But the use of visual metaphor in this fashion, I thought was wonderful. Definitely a cool thing. Thumbs up on that. Yay! And this morning, I hobbled my way down to the physical therapy place to check on whether or not I had any more appointments, and if I didn't, to try and make some. So next week, I have one appointment that I'm going to be evaluated to see if they think I need more, or if the stuff that they have given me on sheets, I got paperwork on things that I should do, as well as the things that I need to do with my elastic? The physical therapy elastic stuff, which is weird because it comes on these spools, and then they just pull off some, snip it, and then it's all stretchy, and then you can do all sorts of exercise stuff with it. Definitely cool on that. So I got that appointment made, and that's a good thing there. Yay! And I'm going to be restarting my Minecraft world because just the thought of all the work that I would have to do to try and find sheep in the environment that I am on, which I'm on an island, which apparently is part of a larger island area that is all just ice and snow, and I'll never be able to find sheep, and I already have phantoms out and killing me, and I don't want to go hunkering down in the middle of nowhere for a night because I won't be able to speed up the night because I need sheep to get wool to make a bed, and I can't find sheep. So it's just easier to start over, I think. And if I come up in anywhere near a snowy biome like that, I'm just going to immediately delete it and start a new one. So thumbs up on that. But past that, I have been continuing to play computer games. I've been primarily watching videos for far too long. I was going to say often and long at the same time, and it just wasn't working. For far too long, I sit and watch videos. I need to play games more often. And the biggest, worst part of my heel being so bad, my lower extremities are really starting to swell up, especially over this last 2 weeks leading up to a really bad last night. Normally, if I sit around and my lower extremities start to swell, everybody's do. Is that the right tense? Everybody's does. Everybody's lower limbs from your knees down generally are going to swell up, your feet especially. It may barely show, especially if you are young, but the older you get, the more you swell. Usually, I get up and I can go walkies, and then even if my feet have swollen to the point that they're sore inside of my shoes because they've swelled up and there's no room left to swell, once I get out and walking, halfway through my walk, my feet are flopping around inside my shoes like they've become clown shoes. All of the fluid has been squished around into the rest of my body, and things are great. My legs will still be swollen, just not as badly. I haven't been able to get out. When I walked to physical therapy and back, oh boy, that heel. It took about a year to get into this state. I got these things on Friday. It's going to take more than a weekend for my heel to get even halfway back to the state they were in before. They may never get back to the pain-free state that they were in because it's gotten so bad. I may need to go back to the people at my local clinic where I talked to the podiatrist type person, where he said we can immobilize your ankle and heel so that it has a chance to heal. So there's that option. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I need to do something because I need to get out and exercise again. I really miss the house I lived in on the other side of town because I was up on the second floor. I miss having stairs. They are dangerous. You can die very easily on stairs, but the stress of going up and down them adds years to your life. And I was able to go from a 6-mile walkies from Southern Shelton to Walmart and back. Even if I stretch out a long walk here, I'm getting maybe 4. I'm doing my best. I'm trying. And once I can get walking further on a more consistent basis, I want to get into a larger walking length. Because just going from here to Walmart and back, that's less than 2 miles. I don't like that. Grr. Oh, here's another reason I wish it would stop raining so much. I have taken videos of this one drainage field where they had water mint growing. And it was lush and green around there's a pipe where water flows into it. And around that, it was green. Everything else was dark brown and dying, just like, the rest of everything, summer stuff. Except where it was green, there was this water mint growing. That entire area, everything is underwater right now. Loss of words for a minute. The area with the water mint relatively was this big. And then it was this large, easily to get into and walk around. But it went further back into the woods. You just couldn't get there, and it wasn't trimmed and taken care of. The water right now is this, stretching all the way through this, through and into and covering and filling this one wooded area to the part of the road that I had mentioned the other day, where this one road that I like to walk down goes down into the drain field, which the water from over here that's pouring into the drainage field just whoosh goes all the way over this, over the top of the road. There's no way to get through it. Through over into the woods, into that drainage field, over a waterfall, and then into the pipe to drain away. There is nowhere to walk where I want to walk. And it's going to be a while before that finishes draining, which I, as I said, want to get out there with my tablet to be able to record that and show it to you. But I got to be able to get out there when it's not raining, because my tablet is not waterproof. Life. Still though, doing the best I can, going to continue to do so, going to edit, render, upload, and that's a very good thing. And I need to put the call to action at the beginning of the videos, but if you could like, comment, share, or subscribe, that would be very, very cool. Making sure to share, of course, only with people that you think Making sure to share only with people that you think would enjoy watching an old man yammer on in a thoroughly inane fashion about pretty much incomprehensible subjects, pretty much because of the inane way I talk about them. That would be very, very cool. Thumbs up for that. And if you are a Patreon patron and you are watching this, and even if you aren't, I still feel the same way. It's just that you won't hear it. But you are beautiful and awesome. Thumbs up. You help me out quite a bit, and I appreciate that to no end. Thumbs up. Thank you so much. If you've left me a comment, you too are beautiful and awesome in your own way. I read every comment that YouTube shows me. I thumbs up or heart each comment that YouTube allows. I answer as many as my nerve compression will let me. So, thumbs up, thank you. You too, beautiful and awesome. Well, son of a gun, I hope you can get done the things that you would like to get done, and if not, well, please do not beat yourself up. That does not help, and you deserve better. So thumbs up on that. And until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side. And that is indeed a very, very good thing. Yay! Metabolizing for another day is a very good thing as well. I hope to metabolize for as long as humanly possible. I don't look forward to the day that I stop metabolizing.